Alrighty.
Hello everybody. So we finally got around to doing our video diary. So today we're going to recap you on our London trip and what we got up to. So we arrived in London on Tuesday evening. We stayed at Katie's house for the week in Haringey. When we arrived,
London's a shithole.
We had fish and chips that night, which was really yummy. So the day after,
I spent throwing up in a sink.
Poor Paddy had jet lag all day, and I
don't call that jet lag. I call that death.
Anyway, so the whole day after, the Wednesday, we spent just sleeping and
throwing
vomiting.
up.
Okay, the day after, which was a Thursday, was Harry Potter World, which was excellent.
Even
Paddy,
still feeling like shit. It was great.
So you just walked around all the studios and the sets and stuff. We got some presents from the gift shop.
For Paddy.
Paddy could have bought a lot more, but
someone wouldn't let me.
Anyway, so Harry Potter definitely lived up to our expectations, and we would recommend it to anybody.
If you go with someone who doesn't, completely stifle your spending.
Anyway, so that evening, what did we do that evening? I think we went out for dinner or something like that, around about where...
We went to that burger and bar place.
Oh yes, burger and cocktail place in North London. That was delicious. So North London's very Turkish. Every second shop's Turkish.
Haringey is very Turkish.
Well, it's
and
North
Polish.
London. Yeah, lots of Polish. But lots of kebab shops everywhere. Paddy did have a kebab as well.
It was the size of a small child.
Yep. The next day was the Friday, and we did... What did we do Friday?
Really? Tower of London?
Yeah, Tower of London. So we did that in the morning, explored around there.
Went to Harrods,
place.
which is a shithole.
We're talking about Tower of London.
Okay, go fucking talk about Tower of London.
That was really cool. Lots of history there. We had one of the tours by the beef-eaters, which was pretty funny.
Still don't know why they're called beef-eaters, but...
So after Tower of London, we then got the underground to Harrods, which was mental. And full of lots of rich, posh people. I could only afford a little bag, but it was nice anyway. It was a nice experience. And I could only buy one macaroon, which was £3.50.
Which is like $6.
Yeah. After Harrods, we then went and met Katie at Gordon's Wine Bar, which is the oldest wine bar in London.
And it's pretty fucking cool. It's like a little cave inside. Yeah,
that was pretty nice. And then after that, we went to see Phantom of the Opera at Her Majesty's Theatre.
Which was really good.
Awesome. Although me and Paddy were falling asleep, so we had to
towards the
keep
end
each
of the
other
second
awake.
act. Yeah.
Yeah, but apart from falling asleep, it was really good.
There was a lady behind us from Perth that was having some rather interesting conversation.
Yep. So we had a late night that night. Got home about 11. The next day was Saturday, and we went... I think we had a bit of a lazy day and just wandered around Haringey, where Katie lives. Explored the shopping centre.
That's when I got my kebab.
Yep.
Went to TK Maxx.
Yep, bought some clothes. Could have bought more, but Paddy wouldn't let me.
Because you had a suitcase full of clothes.
And then that evening we went to Winterville. So it had rides there, an ice rink. It had lots of beers and wine tent things.
Had a great barbecue place.
We went to the food hall. Paddy had pulled pork. I had a American style chicken strips, which was really delicious. Had some mulled wine. They had mulled cider there as well, but I just stuck to the mulled wine.
One thing we have discovered though is that there are no public toilets at all in London. It's a fucking... I guess they're just people pissing everywhere.
Or you had to pay... What was it?
50p.
50p to go to the toilet.
But
we struggled trying to find public toilets in London.
Bullshit.
So... Yeah, we had lots of fun times at Winterville. We met Callum there and my other cousin. Pretty cold though. So the Sunday was just basically our lazy day, sleeping around. Didn't do much really, and just had dinner with Katie and Chris. Monday was Museum Day. So first of all, we hit the National History Museum, which is pretty cool.
And half the fucking things were closed.
Yeah,
the Darwin Centre was closed. All the things I wanted to see were closed.
So a few things were closed down. Again, it was really busy, but to be expected.
It was good. It was good, but yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Then we went to the Science Museum,
which
Amy played around with all the little kids. She even pushed one off a toy. She was like, "Fucking mine."
No.
She's got a controller.
So Science Museum was a lot about the history. I didn't really find it that interesting, but Paddy did.
It was great. I got to stand in James Watt's workshop.
I just like the interactive game things.
Which she fought over children with.
And then after the Science Museum, we then headed back home. We stopped via King's Cross Station and went to see Platform 9 3/4 and the Harry Potter shop. But Paddy didn't like it because he didn't think it was good as the Harry Potter shop at the studios. So we didn't buy anything.
But we got to see the platform, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And nowhere in that godforsaken country does cold coffee. So it's not been good. Have I mentioned London's a shithole? The places are beautiful, and like the history behind everything is great. It's just the people, and the place is fucking dirty, and no one can drive.
Lots of smokers.
And you just want to waterboard
The tube
people.
gets very busy, and people are quite rude here, I found. Very rude. But anyway.
If you go on the tube during busy times, you get felt up, which is, depending on how you swing.
Monday was Museum Day. Then we just had pizza that night with Katie. Tuesday was our last day in London, and in the morning we went to Trafalgar Square and had a wander around there. Saw the Christmas tree that was from Denmark.
That's a bit sad.
And then from Trafalgar Square we went to Oxford Street and they had all the Christmas lights, which were really pretty. Had a wander up and down. I could have spent a lot of money, but again, Paddy wouldn't let me.
You have no room in your goddamn
We
luggage.
went to Primark. We went to Lolly Shop, Thornton's Chocolate, Marks and Spencer's, where there was fantastic Christmas jumpers, but again, Paddy wouldn't let me buy them. Where else did we go? The Disney shop as well. That was pretty cute.
That was retarded.
So I really enjoyed Oxford Street. I could have done a lot more shopping, but Paddy was getting tired. And then we met Katie there and had dinner at a Mexican tapas place, which was really good. And then we went home after that, and then Wednesday morning, which is today, we headed over to Dublin. So at the moment we're in obviously Dublin in O'Neill's Victorian pub and townhouse. So we've just come back from having dinner. I had like a baked cod pie thing and chips, which was really good, and a big pint of cider, and Paddy had burger and some pale ale.
And then we come back into the room and we discovered that we're not actually in Dublin, but we're in the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, central heating's up high and we don't know how to turn it off.
I'm sweating.
But anyway, so this is our end of our video for London.
Not yet. We're going to Cliffs of Moher
Cliffs
tomorrow.
of Moher day trip tomorrow, among other things. So our next diary will be probably the end of the week, and we'll tell you about our
when we land in Manchester.
About Ireland.
But when we flew into Dublin, I automatically liked it more than London because you could see trees, which is always a big plus.
Yeah. So London was good.
The places
The
places we visited were great.
Yeah, couldn't live there.
But the place itself needs to be burnt and salted to the ground.
Anyway, so bye for now, and you'll hear from us in a week.
Aye, latest.
Bye.